Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Seahawks and the reigning Super Bowl champs under the lights on Sunday night.
This Lion fan base have been craving home playoff football since this building opened in 2002, and they've got it today at Ford Field in Detroit. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game as we've got a great one in store between the Seattle Seahawks and the Detroit Lions. Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And who has the edge here? You got one side that had some extra rest, but another comes in off a win last week in the wild card round.
And it's funny, depending on which team you are, you say that that's an advantage. You'll take the rest, you'll take the week off, get your guys healed up a little bit and ready to go. But that team that's coming in off of a win last week, they're really excited to keep playing. They feel like they are hot and ready to go.
The fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round. We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now.
And he more than did his part in the wild card win with 3 touchdown passes. Now, he's going to get a bigger test here in round 2, but his unit is in rhythm, and they're playing as well as they have all year long. I wouldn't be surprised if this defense, though, tried to get after him early with a little extra pressure. If he can handle that, he can have another big game, though.
Throwing is Lewis. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now Lewis. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Looking to throw. Lewis. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. A man who played collegiately over at East Lansing. Here's Ken Walker. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
I don't see Morgan trying to get him to put that out of the middle field. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
And this is off the left upright. And it comes back. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. That opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
So after the missed long field goal attempt, this offense set up nicely at the 44-yard line. A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 50, it's gone. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Now gone. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week, but they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And for them, maybe a little carryover from last week's game. They got the win on the road in the wild card round, on the road here again in the divisional round, but they're hanging tough.
Hey, cue a little music, right? Well, they're on the road again. I mean, this has been kind of the mantra they're under right now, and they can't change it. The season dictated what would happen with them, right? They had to go on the road for the first round for the playoff. They're on the road again, and sometimes teams get really comfortable with that. Not only the idea of going on the road and shocking the world, but just, hey, it's just us. We don't have to worry about outside distractions. It's just us. Let's go play.
It becomes that us against the world mentality, doesn't it?
And while it may be overplayed, in the media, it's real when it comes time to play ball.
And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. 2nd and 9 now. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke. Only 5 on this play to move the sticks. Lewis now from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder. You think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys are a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3
and
and out.
That opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there and a Lion first down. Play action. It's gone. He's got this to Williams, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's good for 28 yards.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Goff on first down. Finding Williams once more, complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jamal Williams taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Lions are on the board first here in this division round matchup. So another rushing touchdown for him this year, where he's found the end zone quite a bit so far. Charles, that now an even 20 scores on the season.
And you know how often we use the term, probably I overuse the term, imposing their will? Well, these defenses have become really powerless to stop him. That's what we've seen from him and his team this year. You know he's getting the ball down here in the red zone, but he's just got that strength of will himself, and he's used it to great effect.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Back to throw. Lewis. Now wasted time going right back to DK Metcalf. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. On second down, it's Walker. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try for the first with Walker. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. To throw is Lewis on 3rd down. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Got his man. It's Williams. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And the slot man goes in motion left. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Goff. It's caught on the right side. Williams. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And I'll tell you what a bird's eye view I've got here because that was absolutely something else to watch. Not a lot of wiggle in that. That was catch it and go, and to use those wheels of his, the absolute devastating effect.
And according to Next Gen Stats, his top speed on that one better than 20 miles an hour. Badgley on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So the drive there, they went 80 yards in 3 plays. And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. This is Dallas, an inside handoff. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Looking to throw. Lewis. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Lions will take over. Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense. He's up over 100 yards, has the touchdown. He's a big-time receiver in this league, so the question becomes, how do you limit him going forward?
Well, you know the guys trying to cover him, they haven't had a whole lot of success thus far, and while they will still accept the challenge, maybe you have to change your focus. You have to get after the quarterback a little bit, disrupt his timing, because right now it feels like pitch and catch. Make sure he's not able to have clear sight lines to him, and maybe that'll slow him down.
And this is not the guy you want to let play pitch and catch. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. Goff now to throw. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Taken in at the 22. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing to start the drive. Lewis. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Aiden Hutchinson. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Back to throw. Lewis. This one into the hands of Metcalf.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Here's Lewis to throw on 3rd down. He's going to get this underneath to Dallas. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the 1st. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Now this is fielded in the end zone. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. And space opens a bit as he gets it across the 15 to the 17-yard line. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Again, it's Williams. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. 3rd and 2. Goff. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a 1st down. Up the middle, it's Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackled there by Alex Anzalone. Here's Goff now on 2nd down. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well. Goff a handoff here to Swift. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. On the draw, Goff will give this to Swift. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Goff now looking to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Swift going to try up the middle. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
There's Goff. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Here's Michael Badgley ready for the field goal try. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. Badgley's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there, shouldering the ball carrier, and down he goes.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. He's got his tight end Fant, and he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Throwing is Lewis. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Here's Michael Dixon now to punt. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Taking it about the 16. A good return there, 17 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports halftime report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. But first, let's take a look back to Saturday's NFC divisional round game. And it was the Dallas Cowboys who are moving on to the next round as they were able to knock out the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Continuing on, here's a look at the next-gen stats in that first half, and they didn't get a whole lot accomplished through the air in those first 2 quarters of play. They'll need to up their game if they want to rally all the way back. Meanwhile, for the Lions, we check out their numbers on the ground as they'll try to keep the momentum going into the second half. Both these teams, no doubt, making their final adjustments as we speak. Which of these 2 teams is going to advance to the NFC title game next Sunday? To find out, let's get you back to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Third quarter starts with a run from Swift. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 55 rushing yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll run the draw here with Swift. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. To throw is Goff. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half. They will start this drive with 4. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Again, they turn to 4th. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. That's complete to his running back, Dallas. And he's going to be taken down about a yard shy of the first at the 29. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that's going to make it 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Rock the ball of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
This is fielded at the 7. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So here come the Lions now. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
On 2nd and 11 now. Goff. And Shark calls it in. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, 1st down.
We may be looking at the scoreboard. This offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Goff's throw going into the hands of Williams. On the move past the 40. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Gone. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Badgley able to knock this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So little by little, the better of these two sides starting to become more and more apparent.
3 points is not a knockout blow in the third quarter, but when the other guys haven't shown they can do anything, they don't have any points, this is looking pretty good. Maybe not a knockout blow, but a good stiff jab, that's for sure.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Lewis. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. On 2nd down, a run with Dallas. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Lewis. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Straight ahead running. Here's Dallas. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you.
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half. And down 3 scores, a lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now Goff. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. Uchenna Nwosu from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. After the sack on 1st down, Goff over the middle, hauled in by Sharp. Finding space at the 40. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. DJ Chark, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Lions continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
Selma, man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Well, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. And out now come the Seahawks. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Now left side on the swing pass. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Lewis. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Looking to throw. Lewis. It's complete to Lockett. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The Seahawks on 3rd down. Just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. This is 3rd and 4. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Operating from the gun. Lewis. It's caught. Lockett. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They'll look to throw again. And he'll just get rid of it.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert, and the Lions will take over. They begin the drive with Williams. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he's going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down.
They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Goff now to throw.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 43. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They run it again with Williams. And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 33. So offensively on this drive, 2 of 2 on 3rd downs, and now they face a 3rd and inches. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 4 yards to pick up, 1st down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. The busy night continues for Williams. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10. Goff going to throw it. This will be caught at about the 5. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Goff on 3rd down. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. That's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free. And this guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. Lewis throwing on 1st down. Man open downfield, it's Metcalf. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Now Lewis on 1st down. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
This has been a rough one to put it mildly for him, and after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Left side here, that's the tight end fan. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Back to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And they will remain well behind. But a tough day for this offense continues. One of their best chances to get on the scoreboard there, couldn't do it.
Yeah, it's not looking like it's going to happen for them today, does it? I mean, opportunity after opportunity, play after play has gone against them the entire game. They probably feel a little bit like Schlep Rock, get that black cloud over their heads.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Throwing now, Goff. That's complete right side to Komet. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. The Lions stay alive as we say thanks for watching and so long.
Yeah. So that style not for you, but it's for me.
Greenfield's finest. Boss.
Yeah.
DJ Drama.
Never let a wishbone grow where backbone should. Belly been taking the dash on wood. Campaign is the back end good. Got sense but they act no good. Shot through the lot of the starstruck. Hop in the ride and we took in the truck, couple in the truck, and they might say what's up when they see me around the city, but really no reason to talk much. Dinner at Nice Guy, but no nice guys here. I'm toe tagging, no Bilbo Baggins, y'all coming up short. Take a recess. This a heat check. Yeah. Shorty let me quick as a clear with a pre-check. It's lifestyle, not for you, but it's for me. Seen it myself for years. The vision is mine alone. Just me, myself, no peers. Yeah. I don't know who hyping them boys. I'm done giving life for the noise. I give you my life in the source. I don't even write anymore. Yeah. Get it in drove like it's whipping the stove. That break hard like habits. No days off, no Sabbath. No snakes in my yard, no rabbits. Never let a wishbone grow where a backbone should. Belly been taking a dash on wood. Then payment, the back ain't good. Got sense, but the act no good. Send to save money to Sudan. I could probably take a club for a year or two. Stuck between stunting and a miracle. For real. Let's explore the moment. Ain't outside there agoraphobic. If you see me live, you would know it. Jumping on my do aerobics. Boss like P90X. Boss like we write the checks now. Floss like we like the flex. Bust down, bust down, bust down. AMG, no bust now. Amiri jeans, SB dunks with a Fiends T, no button down. Respectfully, that's for me, you don't round if you wanna. Round if you wanna. It's lifestyle, not for you, but it's for me. Bossy.
I'm gonna go without the ad-libs. In the booth and I like proof and I don't understand what got into me. Got a couple of truths that I bust out the roof if I'm ready to ride on my enemy. And you rappers just stole my identity. And I really know why you ain't feeling me. With Tiffany, and they restore my agility. And I'm never rehearsing, I'm making a million of verses like Swizzy and Timothy. Never provoke with the go, cause I want all the smoke, you can call me a chimney. And I really want, but I settle for, I just ain't ready to whittle peak. Aim at your head when I kill a beat. Spaghetti and shells like Italy.
Never let a wishbone grow where a backbone should. Belly been taking a dash on wood. Then payment, the back ain't good. Got sense, but the act no good. Send to save money to Sudan, I could probably take the hood for a year or two. Stuck between stunting and a miracle. For real.
All right, now close your eyes. Think about your wildest dreams. You ready?
And you still couldn't do this. Gangsta Brazil.
I come alive in the dark, and I keep getting stronger. My limit's the sky. I do the impossible, impossible. Shine if I want to. I win every time if I want to.
It's time for the NFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Detroit. It's the Cowboys and the reigning Super Bowl champs on Sunday night.
This Lion fan base have been craving home playoff football since this building opened in 2002, and they've got it today at Ford Field in Detroit. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Dallas Cowboys and the Detroit Lions. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports, and man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game that this is the one that's the real challenge.
Teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And the Lions have recovered. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Opening play, and Goff wants to pass it. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
From 19 yards away.
And the Lions have struck first in this NFC title game. So they take the opening kickoff and drive it all the way down the field.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs, and now you're down a touchdown right away.
Michael Badgley on.
It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead at 7-0. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. He lost 6 there on the first down play. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. On play action, Prescott. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. First down carry by Elliott. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play.
Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup. 57 yards.
And the Cowboys are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Parkey adds the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Taken at the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Go off a handoff here to Swift.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Goff. And connecting here with DJ Shark.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Off-play action. Here's Goff. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Now a 1st down throw. Goff. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Swift will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Williams is in for a Lions touchdown. Able to punch it in on 3rd down. Makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Extra point by Batchley, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. 2nd drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets him right back up to that level.
He'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the 1st down. To throw is Prescott. And that's going to be caught downfield by Slayton. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Prescott. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Looking to throw. Prescott. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Here's Prescott. Going right side, he finds Slayton. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the 2nd half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the 1st half.
This one swung out to Williams. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Goff. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Under a minute to go. Clock running and a back-and-forth 1st quarter play. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun. Goff. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Swift going to try up the middle. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And that is incomplete. Here's Michael Badgley ready for the field goal try. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. Badgley able to punch this one through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this first-half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
Here comes Darius Slayton from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And one thing we haven't pointed out yet, probably should, you got a dome team on the road, January, cold weather. How tough is that, or is that something that really shouldn't come into play?
Well, it shouldn't come into play, but let's face it, if you've been a dome team all year and used to controlled environment, you need to get yourself outside a little bit for practice during the week, and that's what most of these teams do, because just because they play in a dome doesn't mean they don't have bad weather outside to work in, so they can do that, get their guys acclimated, and then that way, it takes it all the way when you get to game day in a foreign place.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Prescott from the gun. That's caught again by Schultz. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Prescott yet again. They'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott got his man there complete to Gallup. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 26. Play fake. Here's Prescott. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And the Lions will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Goff now looks to throw. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. And this is good for a 1st down. His 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout.
That's good.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Another try after the 1st down sack. Goff. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there. So 2 1st downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Meanwhile, and now a fumble. The ball's out. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Now a first carry for their fullback. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Here's Prescott. Flushed out right. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he'll go down at the 28. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on third down. Prescott to throw it. Got a man, Slayton. And he will have a Cowboys first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on third down and 5. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Prescott looks to throw on first. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Micah Parsons in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And he's going to get this down near the 25. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Now Prescott. Touchdown! CeeDee Lamb. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Cowboys have cut it back within a score. Parkey with the extra point. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Detroit's offense ready to take over. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Fielded just inside the 20. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. Prescott now. Throw left side complete. That's Schultz. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Over the middle, it's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. Prescott. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3.
And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on third. Goff. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here comes the Lions punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows the punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
First down, Prescott. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
And as a quarterback, you're always pleased when you can use all the weapons at your disposal. Here he spots his fullback underneath, gets the completion right there for a nice pickup.
A first down throw for Prescott. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that will bring up second down. Throwing, Prescott to the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. Their fullback try and push the pile. And he will have a Cowboys first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Here's Prescott. Gonna take a shot for Gallup. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Prescott. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down. They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. 2nd and 9 from the 44. Now Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
And that's why defensive coaches preach swarming to the football. It's usually going to take more than one guy to get that big man down.
And it did right there. Multiple broken tackles, but they eventually get him down. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
It's a gain of 3.
They'll give to the fullback on the dive. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Prescott. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. On third down, it's Prescott. Looking middle, and that's... Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And he's got room. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And into the end zone, a scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room where they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And they have done themselves absolutely no favors to earn a win today in this one, Charles. The turnover woes continue. On that last drive, they had that fumble that led to a touchdown.
And Brandon, I would say they have a mission on this drive, and bottom line is protect the football. Just put together something that they can let the last drive go. Yeah, it was a bad play. They gave up points, but that doesn't mean it has to go that way the rest of this ball game. Do what you do best on offense and try and put the ball in the end zone yourself.
And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. To throw is Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Taking it about the 36. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Lions will take over. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 44. Now a play fake, and it's gone. A throw left side taken in by Kmet. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. On first down, it's gone. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. To throw again on second down. Goff. They'll find Williams on the slant. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Well, we're in the third quarter of the NFC title game. This is 2nd and 10. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
He's brought down to the 15-yard line.
From the gun, here's Goff. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
Badgley's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no run back here for Slayton, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. Back now at Ford Field. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. On the give, this is their fullback. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
There you go, partner. That's some old-school football right there. You need 1 yard? Give it to your bruiser fullback and let him get the job done.
Prescott on 1st down. On the left side, Gallup's got it. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score, because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
10 more there and another 1st down.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Flush, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Micah Parsons, his 2nd sack of the night. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Prescott now from the 50. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Here's Brian Anger now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 15. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
That's good for the Lions.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And this will wind up a Lions 1st down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
On 2nd down, Williams. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Here's Goff. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. They'll try and run here with Swift. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, Goff. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Williams running left. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. So all things considered, that's not the final nail, but it does make things exceedingly difficult now on the other side.
Yeah, because obviously now with a 16-point game, the other guys don't need just 2 touchdowns. They need a couple of 2-point conversions as well. Plus, they'll need either a turnover or an onside kick in there somewhere. So you're just adding to the list of things that need to happen in sequence. And it's going to be a pretty tall order this late in the game.
So Dak and the Cowboys down by 16. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Their Super Bowl hopes hanging by a thread as they come up on first down. Prescott looks to throw on first. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw pulled in by Lamb.
And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down.
To throw, Prescott.
He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Here's Prescott. Connects with Slayton.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. First down now, but that clock rolling.
Here's Dak.
Forced out to his left. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion. So I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Prescott. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
First down now, but the clock continues to move. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Now Dak.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Now Prescott. And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. And remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. It could have been his 2nd, but instead it's 4th down.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. This looks like a free play for Prescott. And he'll get in, although there is a flag down, but if it's offside, this is going to stand. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you start.
And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Badgley on for the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. Pretty clean and simple there. Just two plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. One last shot now for Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. The Lions are Super Bowl bound, the NFC champs. As we say thanks for watching and good night.
Spent your whole life trying to blow up, but Elohim never had time for donuts. The beat gon' have no time for cold cuts. The game like big bitch came to join up. Yeah, I'm still independent. They sold 1 million records. Yeah, used to be on my checklist. Big diamonds don't need a necklace. That we built the sound like it's double speed Tetris. I cannot build without God in it. We built the sound you can't copy this. I never brag, it's just confidence. I never rap for your compliments. I wrote this one for the indie grind. If you ain't signed on the dotted line, can't buy my soul with no dollar signs. The industry so full of troglodytes. I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. No, I will not bend. Game time in it. I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. I will not bend. Run it up, 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 run it up. You gotta put in that work, dog. I put the kingdom first. I know that you gotta wait for your turn sometimes to build something really sustainable. Work on your catalog so the day that you finally pop off, you'll see it's not just a once off. You put in time, the harvest is ready, it's right. I thank God for the payment. That's a solid foundation. When I finally make it, I'll give God all the praises. G.O.D. who conquered evil forces. I don't trust in chariots or fortresses. Yeah, I walk by faith. I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. No, I will not bend. Game time in it. Game time. I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. I will not bend. Game time.